In a quiet village, there lived a boy named Swami. He was a bright and curious child, but had one big fear. He was scared to sleep alone. Every night, he would sleep next to his grandmother because her presence made him feel safe. Swami's father wanted Swami to be brave. He often told Swami, "Fear is like a shadow. The more you run, the bigger it gets." One evening, while reading the newspaper, Swami's father came across an interesting story. It was about a young boy who had faced a tiger and escaped unharmed. Swami's father read the story aloud to Swami. Swami could not believe it. That boy must have been very strong and big. He couldn't have been just a boy, he said. Swami's father shook his head and smiled. It's not about strength or age, Swami. Courage is what matters. Then Swami's father challenged Swami. Tonight you must sleep alone in my office to show your courage. Swami was scared. The office was a dark room at the back of the house, filled with shadows. But, Appa, there are mosquitoes, and it's too hot, he protested. That night, Swami carried his mattress and pillow to the office. The room felt strange and spooky. He lay down, pulling his sheet up to his chin, listening to every small sound. As he tried to sleep, he remembered scary stories his friends had told him about ghosts. Suddenly, he fell asleep and had a nightmare. In his dream, a tiger was chasing him. He woke up sweating and terrified. Then he heard a noise. His heart raced. He saw a dark figure moving in the room. Swami's mind screamed, "It's a ghost." He remembered his father's words about courage. He couldn't run. He had to face it. With all his strength, Swami crawled out from under the bench and bit the figure's ankle as hard as he could. The figure cried out in pain and fell. Suddenly, the lights came on. His father and grandmother rushed into the room. They saw Swami holding onto a man's leg. It wasn't a ghost, it was a burglar. The police arrived and arrested the thief. Swami's father hugged Swami proudly. "You showed real courage tonight, my son." The next day, everyone in the village heard about Swami's bravery. He had not only faced his fear, but had also caught a dangerous criminal. From that night on, Swami no longer needed to sleep next to his grandmother. He had learned that true courage comes from within. The moral of the story is that courage comes from within and is not dependent on age, size, or strength.